게임은 재밌으면 된다니까?
불멸의 전사 2.
I'm like, no, that's just a trophy Mr. Che had made for himself. He's going to bring it home after this.
Right.
He just brought it in.
That's our trophy.
It's
They're like, you guys cast it for 5 hours. You're the real winners here.
All right, game 3 coming up. It is tied up 1-1 right now. Werelac Crest is our map. After that, just so people know, Ruins of Ceres and then Orbital Shipyard. So definitely still anyone's match.
Yeah, sure.
I think all these maps are fine for the matchup.
Tell your friends to join us here at Africa TV. This is our first ever CrossFinal. Dark and Stats, very evenly matched. Dark and Innovator in Zerg versus Protoss, changing the way we view it, changing the way we understand it. Stats, like the new hot Protoss. I'm like Mugatu and Zoolander. I'm like, it's so hot right now.
I still haven't seen that movie. I really need to.
Oh, you got to get on that. Yeah, guys, this is sick. Dark against Stats. Game number 3. What a treat this is. Non-stop StarCraft all night here at the CrossFinal. Introducing our players in the upper right, in the blue, winning game number 2.
SK텔레콤 T1 다크.
In the bottom left, in the red, winning game number 1. Tosis.
Yes.
Tosely Osely. Tosely McMostly. We got a gate gas build, gateway at the expansion.
Yep. Very standard stuff that we are looking at the moment. You know, kind of predictable from both sides. Hard to really do anything else. The early game quite mapped out in PvZ right now. I'm excited to see, like, this is cross spawns, which is exactly what I wanted. This gives us potential for a sick macro game coming up. I really think that Dark's going to do the same style. This is a very open map, like especially around the you know 4th, 5th bases and stuff. That is such a wide open area that I think that Dark's style of Ling Bane, he's going to be able to hold on to these bases pretty well. As far as stats goes, if he plays like a very similar game to what we saw last time, but transitions into anti-air instead of trying to kill, I think that that is the key for him. Because, yeah, the trying to kill move cut a base, but I really feel like that's where he lost it. Like, with all that extra money they put into units and kind of threw away after killing a hatchery. You know, if he has some Tempest, the game goes on, and maybe he can take it. So, love to see him fix that up. Nice macro game. And hopefully we get to go to Game 5. It'll be good.
I would enjoy that.
Let's do a record breaker. Let's go all the way to midnight.
That's right. We're going all the way to 1 a.m.
No, not 1 a.m. That's past my bedtime.
What was the
I have to go
time?
at midnight.
Because there's actually a law in Korea that, like, children of a certain age. What is the age? Do you remember this? Is it under 16 or is it under 13 or something like that?
It's like under 16, I think.
No, I
Something
think
like
it's
that.
actually 15. If you're under 15, you're not allowed to be playing games after midnight.
Yeah, there was one
And we were in a GSL, and I think it was TY was playing?
It was Creator.
That's right, it was Creator.
Yeah.
And we're sitting there, and you and me are kind of like, well, the government's not watching this stream, but I wonder what will happen because we're gonna go over here. It was a really late night. We're like getting right to about like 11:50, and I'm like, well, Creator is still in this game. Like, what happens? Does the government like shut this TV show down? Like, how does this work?
If I recall, it was like a PvP, and he did definitely finish it in time, so it worked out. But definitely kind of a funny thing. These guys are old enough, though. No problem.
We're not gonna stop them.
No.
The police are coming to the building. We bar the doors. You can't stop esports now, guys. Although, to be frank, I think that law is like the most non-enforced law.
Oh yeah,
that there is.
It's just like
anybody who's been into a PC cafe in Korea knows that's like not. That's not happening.
Well, it's just like on Battle.net when I'm playing StarCraft, a little thing will pop up and say, "You've been playing for 1 hour. Please know that you know, like." Prolonged playing of video games can affect your like health or something like that. It has some sort of warning, and when I see that, I'm like,
I gotta be careful.
Oh, I've been playing an hour and 10 minutes. You wait. We'll see how long I play, and then I lose one more.
I'm like, I better do something different and healthy, so I browse the front page of Reddit for an hour.
I like it.
Okay, we got Phoenixes, Phoenicians coming out in this game, Tosis.
Yeah, and I mean, everything looks really standard at the moment. 1 Evo, and yep, the nest. So Dark is going for that same type of style. We have the Forge coming up rather quickly here from Stats, as he needs.
I like how he's getting this Overlord speed every so he can kind of mask whether or not he has to do this. Overlord speed isn't necessarily a tell.
It's just good. Like, Dark wants to scout a lot because he's such a great reactive macro player. As we saw, like, he lived through the best the meta has to throw at him in that last game. We do have Spores going up to try to block some of that Phoenix harass. Some additional gateways as well. No other tech buildings yet, so
we got a little bit of downtime here. Artosa, did you retweet that picture of you? That
the
really
one where
handsome
I look
picture?
way handsomer than I am.
There's this picture on Artosa's Twitter. He's never looked better.
Yeah.
You were a straight 10 out of 10 in that
It's the
picture,
weird
Tosis.
angle. My face is at a MySpace angle.
Yeah. You look great, though, Tosis.
If Hot or Not was still around, I'd totally put that up there.
I'm going to get that picture framed and put it by my
I
bed.
get a 6 out of 10 at least.
Uh-oh. Adept doing some good amount of damage over here to these
Yeah,
drones.
look at that.
6 kills so far.
You are
He's not done yet.
You kidding me? That's really solid out of those two. Oh my
God. Closest call ever.
Yeah, get one more, too, at least.
I like how he puts it between the gas and the mineral so he can't get us around.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, and he's not done yet.
Wow, 12 drones. This was really, really effective. Now, don't forget, this game is going very similar to the last one. We got more drone kills from Stats, which is really strong. But Dark instantly expanded again when he saw, okay, third base plus Phoenixes equals take another hatchery, continually build drones so that, I mean, he can as long as those Phoenixes have energy. And then eventually he will get ahead of them, and he will rise up in that drone count. You watch. He's going to stop making drones around 75-ish, and his economy will be really solid.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of funny because it's almost like Dark plays the game like he's just going to be working at a loss for a little bit. He's like, all right, keep making them. These Phoenixes cost money for you, too.
We have Glaives on the way. So this is a mix-up from Stats.
That's right.
Because right now it looks like exactly what last time. But with the Glaives, I mean, that is a little bit different.
Run! Oh!
One Baneling, it doesn't do anything.
Cover me!
The sound of one Baneling exploding.
Yeah, if nobody's there to hear it, does it still make a sound?
Programming says yes.
Yeah.
Are the speakers on?
It's a good question, Tosis.
Shrug at me. I'm like, well, this is a broadcast of our
This is a
voices
horrible
caseless.
thought experiment.
All right. So, anyways, with the Glaives, he made a prism, right? So this could be a very deadly attack coming up.
Yep, a good timing coming in here. And we got the Spine Crawler back here. He's definitely for any kind of harass. The Warp Prism's moving out. Gateways are finishing.
Does this actually work out for him? Making
not
some
sure.
Archons, making some Zealots. The Glaives, it's like, well, he has the range, so you can split Adepts a lot better against Banelings than you can Zealots. Zealots are always going to clump up because they're trying to attack, whereas Adepts, you just split them and they stay split because they can attack from a range. So,
okay, so he's going to make the Archon 2 Zealot harass incoming.
And he actually has done nothing with Adepts, by the way. Okay, I think he actually has a group of shading. Oh, wait, no. No, he doesn't. That's
I think he does it after the attack starts or something.
Yeah.
Or like right before he makes a bunch of Adepts and shades them into the main or something like that, and then just starts putting pressure.
Yeah.
Because the Zealots and the Archons, if they get to a position by like a ramp or something, the Lings basically always lose.
This is actually, in some ways, it looks like something that he did on like Overgrowth, I want to say, against like Rogue, where maybe he warps in the Adepts as he hits the attack, because they are like very good at cleaning up Lings and Banes, but we will see in a minute. A little bit of harassment there at the third.
Uh-oh, gotta be careful, can't lose these Zealots. Ow, gets the sentries.
Yeah, not as bad as it could have been.
Right.
Those Zealots would have been really bad. Spire is on the way. No Hive quite yet.
All right, well, it looks like Stats is just going to commit. Now, he did take a pretty bad beating back there with those Banelings.
Just playing kind of standard like we saw before. Has that fourth base up.
It's a lot of extra gas to get those Archons.
Dark has his fourth, but hasn't taken a fifth quite yet. Banelings rolling out here. A little bit crazy right now. Here it comes. A lot of Banes rolling in, going in between these Archons right now.
Yep, not getting the best connections there, but those Archons should be pretty squishy by now.
Yeah, they're getting rather low, but still a lot of health left.
Okay.
The Zealot's coming up afterwards.
Okay, the surround is quite good here, and the War Prism's out of range to pick up.
Yeah, picks off 3 of those Archons in a matter of seconds, surrounding these Zealots now as well. Doesn't quite have that +2 melee attack. A lot of lifted Banelings.
Yep, just trying to take the Banelings out of the game for a little bit here.
Some great connections right there. And look at that. The Archons are gone, and now he just has a bunch of light units trying to fight against this.
I think he might have just barely broken him.
He might have.
Now, does he go to the 3rd or the 4th? I think if he gets to the 3rd, he can interrupt the rally point here for the Zerg. That becomes quite a headache. Ooh, getting the Baneling nest. This is huge.
Yeah, that would be gigantic. A huge shade towards that main base as well coming up. A lot of Banelings being morphed at the moment. He has to be able to clean this up.
The problem for Zerg is if you start to spread out at depths everywhere when it's Ling Bane, they can't be doing enough damage in any one place.
Yeah, you need like overwhelming numbers, and he's rallying them right now, so it's getting to be a little bit tough. He's picking off a few here and there, but 23 drones have gone down.
GG, that's it. Stats takes it.
Nice.
2-1 lead. Stat City.
So that was really cool, actually. He utilized his Zealots early on, pulled them behind the Archons, and the Archons absorbed as many Banelings as possible, allowed the Zealots to enter the fray, and then back everything up with Adepts. Instead of anything else, they're better at spreading, they're better at moving around and hitting multiple places at once. Good job there by Stats.
Dark's got this way of approaching the game, but you can see that Stats is just very calculated as he engages in there. He really understands how all of the units interact with each other. Kind of an odd game to see Phoenixes picking up Banelings. That's actually quite a rare moment in StarCraft 2, but it works.
Certainly did for him that time. So we are going into map 4 with a Stats lead right now. He is a win away from getting those crucial WCS points.